What's going on, YouTube peeps and barbecue freaks? Thank you guys for joining me today. So today's video is going to be one that many of you, especially here lately, have requested. I'm going to knock it out. I'm really anxious to see how this turns out, and that's beef cheeks. I've got 3 pounds here of beef cheeks. We're going to smoke them on the Weber kettle, let it take on some smoke, some color, and then we're going to braise them. I think these are going to turn out amazing. We're going to top it with a little pico de gallo and Tomatillo salsa. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. Let's get started. All right, so I got the beef cheeks here. There's a lot of fat on these things, so I'm gonna do some trimming. I'm gonna trim off some of this, clean them up a little bit, and there's 3 pieces, and then we'll season them up as soon as I get done trimming them up. All right, so I got the beef cheeks trimmed up. I am gonna season them a little bit. You know, so I was going to use a little bit of just salt, pepper, garlic, but I'm going to go ahead and go with this steak seasoning. It has all those ingredients plus a little bit extra. And you can even smoke them without seasoning them, but I'm going to go ahead and season these. I know what some of you are thinking, you're not using It's Incredible? Not today, not today. We'll give it a break. I've had this for a while. I've never opened it, so that'll be good. So I got my my fire going, and we're gonna get these outside on the. I'm gonna use my Weber kettle, and I'll show you how I have that set up. All right, so I got the beef cheeks on. I'm using my charcoal Weber baskets. I've got a bunch of unlit coals in each one, and then I added 4 lit coals to each one, and the wood is hickory, so we're gonna let the smoke for about an hour or so and see what kind of color it has, and then after that we're going to wrap it in a pan and let it braise. I do have the bottom vents completely open. I'll have the top vent completely open. I want this to kind of cook at a little higher temperature, so that's why I'm leaving all of the vents wide open. I may adjust them later. You know, we'll just see how hot it gets. So we're gonna close it up, pick back up in about an hour or so. All right, you guys, the beef cheeks have been on for a little over an hour. I think they've got great color, so I'm happy with that. And what we're gonna do next is I'm gonna take some beef broth. And this was one that I made myself. You can definitely just buy some at the store, but I had the stuff to make it, so I just made it myself. And I'll show you what I use for this. I use this Better Than Bouillon, and I just follow the directions on the back. You know, one teaspoon with 8 ounces of water. So that's that. I might, you know what I think? Actually, I think that's going to be enough liquid here. What we're going to add next, I'm going to take a couple of bay leaves. Just drop them in there. I've got 3 cloves of garlic that I just chopped up, and half an onion that I've chopped up. Let me get that in here. Just spread out. I'm gonna cover with a piece of foil. Get it back on the Weber and let it finish out. It's probably gonna go, man, I'm not sure, another few hours easily, you know, 3 to 4 hours. So I'll check it periodically and see what it looks like, but this is where we're at now. Got it wrapped with the foil, back on the Weber, and I'll pick back up in a few hours when they're done. All right, let's take a look at these beef cheeks. Ooh, steamy. Oh yeah, they're looking good. Let's take a, got my thermopan so you can read the temperature here. That's 2:00. Wait a minute, get in there. 210. Man, these things are done. This probe goes through here like a hot knife through butter. They are extremely tender. Good gosh almighty, these are gonna be good. I'm gonna pull these off, take them inside, let them rest a bit, and then we're gonna make some tacos, y'all. Good gosh, that's tender. Right there. All right, let's get these inside. All right, I got the beef cheeks off. I got some corn tortillas here that I'm warming up right over the coals. So we'll get these warmed up and then head inside and make some tacos. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these beef cheeks and take them out of here. I'm gonna put them in a separate dish and just take a couple of forks and shred them apart. So let's get these out of here. And then this juice, I'm gonna strain out the onions and garlic, and then we're gonna add the meat back to it once we get it shredded apart. So let me get these shredded up and then I'll pick back up. All right, you guys, everything is done. I've got the beef cheeks here, aka babacoa, a little pico, which is just some onion and tomato, and then a Tomatillo salsa that I made. And I didn't film this, but I did make a video showing you how I made this. I will leave a link in the description box below. Just hit show more. If you like a Tomatillo salsa, I'm telling you, this is killer. You gotta try it. So let's just take some of these beef cheeks, get them in here. And these corn tortillas here, they're almost like the street tacos. They're a little smaller than the normal corn tortilla. Not quite the size of a street taco tortilla, because those are actually just a little bit smaller than these, but you know, it's kind of right there in the middle. So we're going to take some of this pico. Add that there. Top it with some of this salsa. God, this looks so good. And then I'm going to take some fresh cilantro and just kind of add that on top. God, these look so good. They smell amazing. And that is it. Let me get the rest of this out of the way here. Clean that up a little bit. And then give you a close-up on these tacos. The rest of this cleaned up. There's a close-up of the tacos. They look excellent. And I know they're gonna taste amazing. Look at that. Let's give them a taste. All right, let's give these bad boys a taste. Cheers. Wow. There's a ton of flavor going on this taco. I'm really picking up that beef broth that I made. I'm getting the heat from the tomatillo. The crunchiness from the onion and tomato pickle. Oh, the cilantro on top. Excellent. This is really, really good. First time making beef cheeks. I guarantee you, I would definitely be making this more often. This is excellent. You gotta try it. I just know you will love it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time. Take care.